I gotta talk. I gotta let it out. I gotta talk to somebody. Man. The Clippers is trash as fuck. Ultra fucking trash. Like, for real. Paul George is boo-boo stain. Straight boo-boo stain. Like, straight boo-boo stain. Like, boo-boo stain, Dookie stain, Murphy stain. Whatever you want to say. The nigga is motherfucking ass, but like I don't understand what the fuck is wrong with this guy. He's like James Harden twin brother. Like they fraternal twins, yo. They the same motherfucker. They from the same mama and daddy. They both got adversity issues. These the same motherfuckers in big game. They be playing with the boo-boo guts the whole game. They be on the bench farting and shit, passing gas. Motherfuckers be wondering like, what is that smell? Who keep passing gas? It's your leader. He passing gas because he nervous. He can't play in these big games. Go all the way back to 2012, 2013. Go back to Game 7, Indiana versus Miami Heat. And go look at Paul George's stats. And go see how he was like 4 for 25 or 4 for 18, something like that. He was super trash. And we all know that the Heat ended up winning that series. And ever since then, every big game the Magic is trash. Let's go back to the Thunder versus the Utah Jazz a few years ago when he played with Russell Westbrook. What? 2 of 18 or some shit like that. Ultra trash. Left Westbrook hanging like a motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? And then had the nerve to leave Westbrook hanging and go over there and run to Kawhi Leonard like he was gonna save you, and you over there choking with him. I mean, like, damn, bro. Like, bro, you really like disappointed me, man. Like, real talk, like it's a wrap for you, bro. You are who you are. I don't care what you do next year. For the rest of your career, bro, you're going to be known as a choke artist, bro. I don't give a fuck what you do in the regular season, bro. It come down what you do in the closeout games. What you do in Game 5, Game 6, Game 7. Where are you at, bro? You feel what I'm saying? Like, it don't make no sense, bro. You was hitting the side of the backboard, bro. You are a pro. You supposed to be an elite basketball player. And you shooting fucking bricks like that? That was a missile brick. That shit down there cracked the side of the backboard. Like, what the fuck, bro? That shit almost put somebody's eye out, man. When that shit hit the side of the backboard, the trajectory almost poked somebody's eye out, man. The referee was in the way. He had to duck. Like, real shit. I'm like, yo. And Doc Shivers. That's what we gonna call him, Doc Shivers. I was talking to my boy, and my boy called him Doc Shivers, and I fell out, yo. That shit was so fucking funny. Doc Shivers is what his ass is. Like, real shit. He be over there shivering, too. Think about it. He got the most losses in Game 7 history, bro. That mean, like, in Game 7, you don't make the proper adjustments in the game. You usually out-get coach every Game 7, and it is what it is, bro. You fold under pressure just like Paul George. Y'all all choke artists, man. Like, think about it. Y'all didn't do no better than what CP3 did. Like, what? Lob City with the Game 7 with somebody. And then y'all had the nerve or audacity to break everything up. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all trash, bro. Like, for real. It just go down to the Clippers being one of the worst organizations of all time. I say y'all take y'all ass to Las Vegas and leave LA alone. We don't need you out here. We do not need you out here. Take your ass somewhere out there in the hot desert so somebody out there that barely have any sports to watch can deal with y'all bum asses. Y'all ain't gonna win no championship anyway, so y'all can just be desert entertainment. You feel me? Desert entertainment. We gonna give y'all desert entertainment tickets. You feel what I'm saying? For anybody want to drive out there to the jungle and watch the Lakers jungle basketball. Because this is not NBA basketball. It's not championship basketball. They won't win a championship. Next year, the Warriors is coming back, so it's even worse for their ass. You know, the Warriors is a thorn in their side. The Warriors stay busting the Clipper ass. Think about it. Most it's like the time they lost, I think, was to the Warriors. I think 2 years ago. Yeah, so I'm just man, I'm disappointed because I wanted to see the Lakers versus Clippers so bad. I thought that was gonna be, you know, one of the greatest series of all time. Even a few days ago, I put the Clippers and Lakers gonna be the greatest series of all time. And motherfuckers were like, man, you talking too soon. I'm like, man, the Clippers gonna blow their ass out. And I also lost a dub on the Clippers because I had the Clippers to win Game 7. I thought Kawhi was gonna have a spectacular game. I knew Paul George was gonna choke, but I felt like Kawhi was going to put the game on his back, the team on his back, and drop like 40, something like that. But I lied. None of that happened. None of that happened at all. It was just trashness, man. I mean, and Lou Williams, yo, I'm not done. Lou Williams, bro, you are ass too. See, this is your problem. You spending too much time fucking on these hoes. So you got 3 girlfriends and shit. Like 3 wives or whatever the fuck you call that shit. Bro, you busting too many nuts, bro. When you get in the game, your jumpers is short. Bro, you doing too much, man. You invited too many of your wives to the bubble. You having too much fun over there, bro. You ain't been the same since you came to the bubble. Since you did that bullshit and went to the club and tried to lie and say you was eating chicken wing when you know you was looking at bitch ass. Come on now, bro. Keep it 100, man. Stop playing with us, man. Like, bro, and that's what you get. Lil William, you bullshitting. So look, I'm going to keep it 100. I never thought that the Clippers was going to win the championship, no way. I already said that the Clippers was going to probably lose before they get to the Lakers. That's what I was saying earlier. But let's just keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. In my opinion, the basketball gods don't like ugly. The basketball gods just don't work that way. If you go look at the history of the game, how many teams been put together and won a championship the first year? Like, it's about gelling, it's about that journey, and it's about, you know, it's about cohesiveness. You know, when you putting a team together, you have to play with each other. And you have to, you know, work out the kinks in the regular season. See, the Clippers, what they did was they put everybody together and then they low managed the whole season. And, bro, you cannot do that. Like Kawhi playing 60% of the season, Paul George playing 60% of the season. And then, you know, granted we had the motherfucking pandemic, you know, and then Harold, his grandmother passed away. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm a grandma baby. I love my grandma. Matter of fact, I'm gonna call her in the morning time, tell her how much I love her. You know, but I love my grandma, you know. And, you know, if something was to happen to my grandma, I ain't gonna lie, you know, I'll be fucked up, you know, real talk. And I'll probably take a few days off work. But Harold took damn near the whole bubble off. Like, he didn't come back until, like, I think the last 2 games of the regular season, and just tried to get in there and just try to just play like, you know, everything was gonna be cool. Like, you just tried to stick in there like a Lego, bro. It don't work that way, bro. It don't work that way. Lego's already fragile as hell anyway. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you know, you should have came back way before that. You know, y'all team, the Clippers needed time to play with each other, to learn each other. to get all the kinks and stuff out of out of their offense and out of their defenses. Knowing where to be at. Knowing how to switch. Like that stuff just don't happen when your 2-star players is only playing 60% of the season. And Nick Wright, who I can't stand. I hate that motherfucker for real. If anybody watch these sports shows, they know who Nick Wright is. I love LeBron too, but I ain't know he's a dick-sucking LeBron fan, and I hate that shit. It's like LeBron can never do no wrong, man. And he be disrespecting Jordan, and I can't stand that shit, But, I never agree with this guy. But today he said something that I agree with. He said something that was real. And he said that I hope the Clippers lose because when the Clippers lose, that we can finally put this load management basketball to bed. Meaning that everybody in the league gonna see that that's not the way to win championships because the Clippers was low-key taking shortcuts to try to win. Like, their mentality was, we just gonna wait. We not worried about the regular season. We just gonna skate through the regular season, and we just gonna turn it on in the playoffs. And everybody in the world was saying the Clippers gonna win the championship. So that was probably some honeymoon shit anyway. And they head mentally, they thought they was better than what they really were. They thought they was better than what they really were. And then think about it. They was probably built just to beat the Lakers. Like, that's why I said earlier in the season, I said they're going to fuck around and lose before they get to the Lakers because all they really worried about is beat the Lakers. That's it. And when you do that, you take your eye off the matchup before you. It's like they was already looking forward to the Lakers when they was up 3-1. They only had one more game to win. They couldn't do that shit. They lost 3 games in a row. And that's just unbelievable. And then when you look at one of your leaders, Paul George, when they asked him about Game 7, he said, we are in the driver's seat. What? He said, we are in the driver's seat, bro. I said, bruh, you just don't get it. I said, talking like that, you better drop 50 straight up. And look at the fool. What, he was 3 for 10, 3 for 12, some bullshit. Like some bullshit. Like straight trash. Like straight up. And don't even forget, I ain't forgot. He shot the ball that damn near broke the backboard. And then the jumper on the other side, he skinned the rim. He barely touched the rim. That was an air ball too. I started to record that shit, but I let him slide on that shit. I let him slide. But at the same time, man, Clippers, the worst franchise in NBA history. Like straight up. Like, I'm never a believer in the Clippers. Get the fuck out of here, Clippers. I don't want to hear nothing next year, the year after that. If y'all want to just be a sideshow in LA, go ahead and be a sideshow in LA. You guys are kind of like a commercial break. I look at the Clippers like a commercial break. You know what I'm saying? Entertainment during a commercial break when we go to the restroom. Y'all want to see some entertainment when we go to the restroom, when we go get our drinks and shit. That's the Clippers. Real shit. Doc Shivers, you gotta go, bro. Man, you've been living off of this old school. You one of the greatest coaches of all time, bruh. You've been living off that one chip you won with Boston. Like, what have you done since then, bro? You really ain't done shit, but choke every fucking year. Every fucking year, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. The Clippers done had some teams, man. Clippers done had some teams, man. Like, straight up. Like, think about it. Go back the last 5 years. Them teams been good enough to at least make it to the Western Conference Finals. But it's always Doc Rivers, man. And granted, the Clippers have had some injury issues, but it's next man up. I don't want to hear no excuses. It's about coaching. A lot of time, he getting out-coached. So they need to go back to the drawing board, man. They got all the players they need. They don't need no other players. You just need better coaching. You just need better coaching. And next year, man, I want to see them go out and play the whole season. You know what I'm saying? Like, granted, y'all have any injuries or anything, hope y'all stay healthy, but none of that 60%, man, barely playing. None of that load management shit, man. Like, we want to see who the real best team in the league is. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we want to see you guys at y'all best. But that's neither here nor there. I don't give a fuck what y'all do. As far as I'm concerned, y'all can win 60 games next year. Y'all still going to choke in the playoffs. So, I'm not impressed. Clippers is trash. And we going to see what happens during the offseason. But, we going to move on to the Clippers. I mean, not the Clippers, to the Lakers versus Denver. I hear a lot of Laker fans talking about sweep. Y'all better shut that shit up. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucking Clippers lost to a good team. Clippers lost to a good team. Clippers didn't lose to no sorry team. Motherfuckers acting like the Clippers were just sorry. Clippers ain't sorry. Clippers a good team that lost to a better team. So at the end of the day, I hope the Lakers don't think that they about to get a slouch, because they in the Western Conference for a reason. They earned that shit. They earned that shit, like, for real. And being down 3-1 ain't scaring, because they done did it twice. You know what I'm saying? Did it twice. So, ain't no give up in them. Ain't no give up in them. They biting back, for real. And they bite hard. You feel what I'm saying? Murray is hard. Djokovic is hard. You got what's his name? Gary Harris, he nice. Man, they got a squad, man. So, in my opinion, I think that the Lakers are going to win. But I think Lakers going to win in 6. I think the Lakers going to win in 6, man. We going to see. We going to see, man. It's going to be a good NBA, Western Conference. Best team win. Good thing the Lakers been rested. I'm not going to say that Denver going to be tired, because they about to have Wednesday off, Thursday. So almost 2 days and a half, because the game on Friday not till 6. So, 2.5 days to rest. So they're going to be good. They're going to be good. So I look forward to that. I look forward to that series. Hopefully Denver don't fold. Hopefully they play that same way they've been playing. And I'm interested, man. I'm just really excited right now, because it's kind of dope. You got baseball right now, and you got football right now, and you got basketball. You got everything going on at one time, and you got the WNBA. You got everything going on at one time, man. This is a great time to be alive, man. This is a great time, man. When do you ever get all the sports in one time? At one time, due to the COVID. Everything been pushed back, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing, So, man, I had to drop this video, man. And one more thing before I let y'all go. I wonder if any of y'all seen Patrick Beverley get bopped up inside the mouth. Anybody see Patrick Beverley get bopped in the mouth? That was the funniest shit ever, yo. Like, for real, like that was what we needed. That was the fatality, bro. That was the fatality, bro, to see him get hit in the mouth like that. Because he be talking all that shit. And to see fucking Gary bop his ass in the mouth and him falling around holding his mouth like that. Oh, yo, that was the funniest shit, yo. That shit was funny as shit. That was right on time. It was like 30 seconds left to go in the game, and Gary Harris drive to the hole, and I guess he fled with his arms out. And motherfucking Patrick Beverley was hacking like he normally do on Gary Harris' back, and Gary Harris' elbow accidentally hit him in the mouth, and that shit was so fucking funny, yo. Yo, it was like somewhere Dame Dollar was sitting at home laughing like, you got bopped in the mouth, maggot. Got bopped in the mouth, maggot. Like, straight up, talk that shit now. You can't talk, hold that. Hold your mouth, hold it tight. You feel me? So, yeah, man. I had to tap in with y'all, give y'all what I felt about the game. It's just hilarious. And then in the morning, we get to wake up in here, Skip and Shannon. Skip It's about to be fucking hot. Shannon about to go in. Then you know motherfucking Max about to look stupid as fuck. Then you got Stephen A. punk ass about to talk his shit. Oh, then you got Kendrick Perkins about to talk his shit. Oh man, and it's about to be on. They about to try to blame Kawhi, which I don't want to blame Kawhi because I feel like Kawhi did his thing, you know. I mean, hey, he came up short, but if he would have had some help, everything would have been cool. Lil Williams was trash. You had Harold was trash. You had fucking PG was trash. And you had the coach was trash. That's a lot of trashness. That's a lot of garbage, man. That's a lot of garbage in the trash can. So, yeah, man, we throw that shit away. The Mac is just starting, the Mac is starting to, crawl in the trash can. We need some bleach. Send their ass out to the dump. I'ma holler.